While the National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines for electrical installations, it is not the ultimate authority. The authority having jurisdiction, or AHJ, typically an inspector, has the responsibility for enforcing and interpreting the code. There are different types of AHJ. Firstly, governmental inspectors for projects requiring inspections. Secondly, architects and engineers for projects designed by them. And thirdly, electricians for projects without architect or engineer designs and outside of jurisdictions. The AHJ is responsible for approving electrical installations and interpreting the NEC. Interpretations can vary depending on the AHJ judgment and expertise. While inspectors are considered expert witnesses, electricians may also face liability if their interpretations are challenged. Interpretations provided in forums should be taken with caution, as they may not reflect the official interpretation of the AHJ. Differences in interpretations can occur even among inspectors in the same city. Electrical code interpretations are subject to variability based on the AHJ. It is important to be aware of this when seeking guidance or making decisions based on interpretations provided in different contexts. The NEC is one of the National Fire Protection Associations, or NFPAs, hundreds of reference guides that inspectors and engineers use to ensure that electrical work is installed in a safe manner. NEC 90.4 states that the authority having jurisdiction for enforcement of the code has the responsibility for making interpretations. This is generally the inspector. The NEC has some areas that are black and white, but most of it is grey and needs interpreting. NEC 100 states that the AHJ is the individual responsible for approving the installation. There are three kinds of jobs that electricians work on. 1. Projects that require inspections by governmental bodies, then the inspector is the AHJ. 2. Projects that do not require city or state types of inspections but are designed by architects or engineers, then the architect and/or engineer is the AHJ. 3. Projects that are done for friends or outside jurisdictions and are not designed by architects or engineers, then the electrician is the AHJ. This may seem like the best kind of project, but it holds the most liability for the electrician because you are 100% responsible for the project. The other two types of project share the responsibility with the electrician. This is better for the contractor if you go to court. The inspector is classified as an expert witness and has no vested interest in the project. Their interpretation of the rules will not be altered by the lawyers, as will the electrician's interpretations. So when people ask questions and receive answers, be aware that just because an interpretation of a rule is allowed one place is no guarantee that it will be interpreted that way somewhere else. So going to an engineer because an inspector turns you down will not change any code enforcement issues. It is a good day if 5 inspectors in the same city interpret the rules the same.